Hello everyone, and hello Nikita. This is President Parrish Black of the Inner City Crusaders and Parrish Black, also known as Parrish the Prophet. Today is November 30th, 2011, time 3:12 a.m., a Wednesday morning. This dream is about earth, sky. The first thing I recall about this dream was that I found myself inside a church, and the name of this church is called the Brooklyn Tabernacle. The Brooklyn Tabernacle is located in downtown Brooklyn. Well, in any case, I was inside this church, and I believe some type of festive activities were taking place here. And I also seen the pastor of this church. The pastor name of the Brooklyn Tabernacle is Pastor Similar. And I must also stress that I was once a member of the Brooklyn Tabernacle in the late 80s. And I even met Pastor Similar in the late 80s. Moving on. Okay, so after I took notice of the people in the church and Pastor Similar, I found myself here in my home, and I was inside my room. And I was looking up at my ceiling, and I noticed that I believe I had some type of camera posted on top of my roof, and that the camera was giving me live footage of the sky above the house. And this video camera was videotaping the sky, and the sky was very blue. I never seen such a blue color in the sky over Brooklyn, New York. And in addition, the camera was also showing me while it was projecting, the live footage upon my ceiling. I guess, I must have bought some type of new type of camera where, you could place upon your roof and, videotape the sky. Well, in any case, after I took notice of the blue sky, I also noticed that there was many stars I never seen before. And I was fascinated with it. And then as I continued to look at my ceiling, I kind of focused my eyes further down towards the window part of the front of my house here, the window that faces the south part of my house. And as I was just scanning down the ceiling, I came upon this kind of odd-shaped rectangular object, and it was very wide, and it also had something in its middle that also resembled a little bit more rectangular shape, a better rectangular shape. And in its center, it was a bright object, and these rectangular objects were like in a different color compared to the blue strange sky. And I felt this quite strange when I seen this. And before I left this dream, I remember that I dreamt about seeing Pastor Similar downtown Brooklyn, and that Pastor Similar and his senior staff, his church senior staff, were all outside downtown Brooklyn, and they were also looking up in the sky. And I remember that I also looked up in the sky, and I seen bright stars, a stars formation I have never seen before over the skies of Brooklyn, New York. And I made of course, video of it, and I will show you guys a video of the first dream I had that has Pastor Similar and his senior staff outside of the Brooklyn Tabernacle looking up into the sky. And I also want to close my video with several video clips I got from YouTube that shows strange blue sky formation. Okay, so stay tuned. This dream of mine can be found in Captain Parrish, and it's called Parrish's Future Prophecy Part 5, Section 10, Letter C, 5 of 7. And I uploaded this video on May 25th, 2011. And by the way, this is the pastor of the Brooklyn Tabernacle, Pastor Similar. Okay.
The next number in this piece is the number 14. This segment is called Section 10, One Church / Moon and Bright Star Dream, or S101 CHR / LNBRSTD. In the month of February 18, 2011, I recorded this dream inside my dream book. Today I dreamt that I was standing around downtown Brooklyn, and it was daytime. It was a little gray out. I stood across the street from the Brooklyn Tabernacle, which used to be my old church back in the mid-'80s. I was a member of that church for quite a while. I even met Pastor Simba of this church, and a lot of senior people in the Brooklyn Tabernacle back in the mid-'80s. And I observed the Brooklyn Tabernacle senior staff. The senior staff all walked together in one line. They were walking behind one another in one line. And they were walking a bit fast. Then I looked to see where they were heading to. Then I discovered they were walking towards, I believe, a new Brooklyn Tabernacle building, which was kind of tall. Then I seen, which was Pastor Jim Simler, walk in front of me with his back turned towards me. I was surprised to see him walk alone on Fulton Street. His feet protruded outward. It was like, tilted outward. It was like, outward, not inward. It was like bizarre. While he was walking, his feet was just outward. And he too walked quickly towards the new Brooklyn Tabernacle. Then the next thing I took notice of in this dream was now the sky became slightly dark, and then I noticed the moon and the Orion constellation. The moon was a bit bright, and the Orion constellation was a bit brighter, and the moon was in the left side of the sky, and the constellation Orion was on the right side of the sky. And then all of a sudden, slightly became a little darker, I believe, and the moon glowed even brighter. And then on the side of the Orion constellation, many stars, a whole bunch of little tiny stars, appeared practically from nowhere. And these clusters of new stars that I haven't seen before, next to the Orion constellation, stood between the Orion constellation and the constellation of Taurus. And I woke up from this dream. This dream kind of impressed me so much so that I made a small conception of what I see pertaining to the moon and the many stars and Orion. Okay, as you see here, there's the moon. It turns slightly dark. That's the Orion constellation, and here all the little stars is gleaming in the evening sky or the darkened sky.
Okay, something else I want to tell you guys. A lot of my dream drawings that I have posted in P4124/9, which is under the title Parrish's Dream Drawings from 1990 through 2011. Okay, I want to say a lot of my drawings depict the sky bathed with multiple stars formation, which I would say people here in Brooklyn have never seen before. As you see here, I believe that one day soon a supernova will go off near our solar system, and that it will light up practically everything in our solar system. And I also believe too that that our solar system right now, as I speak, is inside a energy band, or is approaching a energy band. That NASA says that this energy band, or band of energy, is out around our solar system. Well, in any case, all I'm basically trying to say is that one day soon the sky will light up like 100,000 Christmas bulb lights. And it's basically one of the signs from God that His Son Jesus Christ will soon return to this planet. Okay, so let me just play this real quick.
Some are drawings I made about stars or space. What you see before you is a supernova that have gone off in outer space. Why I call this a supernova? Well, because when I was dreaming this, I believe my angel had told me that this thing in the sky is a supernova. And as you see, there's multiple stars inside this thing here, or whatever they are, but I seen it in my dream. This drawing is...
Okay, so the drawing that I show you, I would say a clip before this one, about the people from the Brooklyn Tabernacle, you know, walking outside downtown Brooklyn, and they look up and they see, you know, the moon and a great deal of stars between constellation Orion and constellation Taurus. I know the drawing was pretty fuzzy, so I'm gonna show a clearer version. Okay, so here's a clear version. Okay, so as you see, this is the upper left hand side is our moon, which turned extremely bright in my dream. It was already, you know, it was very bright, and all those stars in the upper right hand corner. The next thing I will show you guys is a couple of clips of people, video footage of strange blue lights in the sky.
Mornings before that tonight, Norwegian authorities are investigating strange lights seen in the Arctic sky. The spiralling white light was seen for several minutes Wednesday morning. Locals say the light appeared to be bigger than the moon. Thousands of Norwegians bombarded the Meteorological Institute to ask what that light could have possibly been. Some feared it could have been a meteor, others a black hole, and there are even those that thought it could be aliens.
Okay, so basically I believe what people have seen is more or less a precursor to the real big blue light that's going to probably bathe the whole sky, at least probably half of North America. Thank you for watching my video, and have a fantastic day.